From an early age, information boards have been a familiar sight across lanes, roads, intersections, villages, and cities. However, it is often observed that soon after a road is constructed, the concerned department realizes that optical fiber cables still need to be laid, or excavation resumes within days for the installation of gas pipelines. In several locations, road and railway infrastructure reaches designated points, but the absence of last-mile connectivity prevents seamless integration between the two. The primary reason behind these recurring issues is the siloed functioning of multiple departments. As a result, projects face repeated delays, cost escalations, and significant inconvenience to the public. In many cases, even after one project is completed, inadequate coordination with parallel initiatives prevents citizens from realizing its full benefits. Let us understand this through an example. A fertilizer plant was set up, but arrangements for a gas pipeline were not made. Due to the non-availability of a gas pipeline, the plant could not be fully utilized. As a result, the plant built at a cost of crores of rupees could not deliver its full benefits to the general public. Similarly, road construction work is carried out by multiple agencies. Major highways are constructed by NHAI, the connecting roads are built by the state PWD, rural roads in remote villages are constructed under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, and roads in border areas are built by the Border Roads Organization. Due to lack of coordination among even one of these departments, people are unable to receive the full benefit of road infrastructure. The government observed that due to the lack of interdepartmental coordination, project completion has been consistently delayed. Different government departments fast-tracked their systems. Over the years, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, several projects have been executed, where all departments worked in coordination, yielding very positive results. For example, the Ministry of Railways created a common drawing approval system and made it online, so that all approvals could be obtained on a single portal. Approvals that earlier took 6 months are now being received in just 2 to 3 months. Similarly, 3 different online systems have been launched for environmental clearances, which earlier took nearly 2 years. Now, this duration has been reduced to just a few months. The Ministry of Road Transport has started acquiring utility corridors along with the right-of-way for national highways and expressways, so that optical fiber cables, telephone lines, and power cables can be laid alongside roads without requiring separate land acquisition. Due to these efforts, utilities are being installed much faster and their benefits are reaching the public more quickly. In the same way, the Department of Telecommunications, with the help of state governments, has simplified the right-of-way acquisition process. This has accelerated the laying of telephone and OFC cables, and telephone and internet connectivity is now reaching villages across the country. Now is the time to institutionalize these efforts. It is time to accelerate and strengthen these initiatives. A new integrated and holistic approach to development, the power of speed, that is PM Gati Shakti. National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. Under this plan, an integrated portal developed by ISRO, Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Applications and Geoinformatics, BISIGIN, connects 16 ministries through more than 200 active layers, providing visibility of each department's work to others. Through PM Gati Shakti, roads, ports, railways, and civil aviation will all come under a single umbrella plan. Through this portal, all stakeholders involved in any development or construction project will coordinate with each other. A system has been created where all groups can sit together and plan better. When land acquisition and execution happen simultaneously, project costs are also reduced. From the central government to state departments, from local bodies to private companies, there will be a level of coordination never seen before. The National Master Plan will bring not only departments but also their schemes under one roof, increasing the speed of implementation. Let us understand its working through an example. When any port is planned today, it is designed keeping the next 40 to 50 years in mind. Such a massive project will no longer remain limited to the Ministry of Shipping alone. Road and rail networks will also be developed with appropriate capacity. The National Master Plan will help identify where roads already exist and where new roads are required. Each ministry's data will be continuously updated on the platform. Not only that, the National Master Plan will help select the most efficient route and cost to transport goods to their destination. Special concessions can be availed for return journeys in empty flow directions. This master plan will ensure optimal utilization of resources. As a result, fertilizer produced in plants in Western India will enrich farms in northern regions, bringing prosperity to farmers. At the same time, the National Master Plan will inform investors about road and rail connectivity, industrial ecosystems, and environmental conditions in areas where they plan to invest. This will boost business and create employment opportunities. Now, the definition of speed for the nation is not limited to transportation alone. It also includes speed in decision-making and speed in government functioning. Once this plan gains momentum, India will develop infrastructure where rail complements road, road complements ports, and ports complement shipping, so that no corner of the country remains deprived of roads, railways, electricity, optical fiber cables, or gas pipelines. Only then will progress gain true speed. Integrated mobility will make it easier to connect goods to large markets. Our industries will become more competitive, exports will become smoother, and the wheels of the nation's economy will turn faster. Work in progress will become work in pace.